This video, I'm going to talk about pipelines and what they are, how to create your own, how to enhance the ones that were given to you, and so forth. So you're going to find the pipelines under the Opportunities tab. So this is one that I created for under the Realtor demo. This is, if you're a real estate agent, you're going to get this one. This is something I have called Seller's Pipeline. But if you want to see your other pipelines, you can just move them around, pick which one you want to look at. The reason why I brought this one up, because I've got some fake leads in here. So the way pipelines work is, let's say Leah Organa got the listing paperwork signed. You just drag them around. Well, the nice thing is specifically with this setup, whenever they move to a pipeline, I have a workflow triggered. So for example, when Leah moves over here from, let's say she was here before, now I move her to here, it removes her from this pipeline, but now she's on the listing sign pipeline. And then I have it set up where Leah gets an email from me. Congratulations on signing the paperwork. I'm really excited to work with you. The next step is, and there you go. So this should not take place of a transaction management coordinator, but this is fantastic for anybody that has, emails and texts that go out on a regular basis to certain stages of a transaction. This is where you put them through. Now, I've got quite a bit on here. So this is for a listing, of course. And as you can move them through, so I have it set up too on this one. As it hits closed, they get an email and they get my reviews. So you get all of the workflows with these systems that I've created. But if you want to create your own system, your own pipeline, super easy. Go to Pipelines, create new pipeline. So you put a name on it, and then you just add the stages. So the reason, we're just going to cancel this one. So like, for example, let's go into the buyer's pipeline. So I called it seller's pipeline. And then here you go. So if you didn't want to use one of these in your pipeline, you just delete it. If you want to add one, let's say it's stager, for example. Well, now it's way down there. It makes no sense. Well, you just move it up to where you want it. So there you go. So that's, you can kind of create. So then if I save this down here, now when I open up my seller's pipeline, the stager should be on my pipeline track, which is something you can do. So this is easily editable. So if you're a real estate agent, go through and find out what kind of milestones in your transactions that you want to send an email or a text or maybe a reminder to you. And remember, all of these emails and texts can be sent out with a video attached to it, with a PDF attached to it. Just a great way of keeping your clients informed along the process. This has been just a lifesaver for me in my real estate business to kind of keep my clients informed, and also to give them some valuable information that I may have forgotten, which happened all the time before. So buyer's pipeline, I don't think I have anybody in there. So this is the buyer's pipeline. Buyer contract, offer accepted, inspection. Every time I have closed, it triggers the review pipeline, and you should get reviews. How do you add a person to the pipeline? Super easy. Go to contacts, and let's say I want to add Kylo Ren to the buyer pipeline. He's already part of the seller pipeline, but we'll add him to the pipe. So go up here to pipeline change. Select pipeline, go to buyer's pipeline, and you get to pick which stage you want him in. So Kylo, he requested an appointment because he's also a seller. There you go. Action. You put whatever you want to. Up initial contact. Update. The rest of the stuff I don't really care about on there, as you could tell. Okay. So now if I go back to my opportunities, buyer's pipeline, there's Kylo Ren under appointment requested. And then from right here, if I want to send him a message, I can. Add an appointment, add tags, view conversation. So it shows me exactly what takes you right back to the lead. So pipelines are very powerful. And once you pair them with a workflow, it is going to make your life that much easier. So again, if you have any questions, please contact me, David. Otherwise, again, this is a foundation of Go High Level. This is the foundation of my system. So if you go to YouTube and say, how do you add pipelines and things like that, on YouTube, you will find out. So make sure it's Go High Level. And even though the logo is different, what I've built was built on top of that system. So go ahead and have fun.